Welcome back to Project Zomboid here. We slept a little bit in. My character just woke up. I swear, I went to bed just after midnight and we slept for 11 hours. So to a point where I'm thinking maybe we stay half an hour longer and watch our first our TV show one more time. Maybe if that trick from yesterday works, we could actually watch the cooking show now. The morning cooking show. So I actually have the trolley. Yeah, that's the cooking show in my backpack, so we have room for that. We're pretty much full up. The one thing I just realized we might want is actually a TV, you know? Like, we can't watch any VHS tapes, but we also don't have power. We don't have a generator. And we also don't have the generator magazine, so that's just something that's not gonna be an issue right now. Alright, turn this off. Let's grab a refill of our water. Add just pure caviar from the tin, as you do, or as you might have never done before. It's a little, you know, don't. I'm usually against littering, but whatever. We're not coming back. All right, so this is all super full. Excuse me. That's a paddling. Yeah, so we've pretty much filled up with everything. Instead of having full gas cans that are taking up space, I put almost all my fuel into the car directly. I missed this gas can. Whatever, we're driving. We're leaving. We're not coming back. I think the next stop is really just gonna be the location I was looking at for potential base. Now, one thing I haven't looked at actually at all yet, and now that I'm driving out of town, it's a little bit late for this. Yeah, hang on. I was just thinking, we never checked any radio for the frequency of the emergency channel. Which, you know, is kind of useful to have if you want to not be completely surprised by the helicopter event. As soon as there's not 200 zombies converging on my car, I was going to look it up a little bit and see if it maybe is in this car. Should definitely check those police these cars that we had there. Oh, what an unfortunate crash here. It is very crowded here. I don't like this. So many zombies around. You'd think there's a zombie apocalypse. Alright, that looks a little bit safe here. Okay. Device options. Oh, look at that. Automated emergency. It's in this car. Alright. Turn it on. Maybe don't blast it at full volume. Alright, so originally this here was the place where I was thinking, we make a little pit stop, check the gas station here for smokes. You just draw them all out towards me and then take the opening here. Still hitting 2 zombies, but I think we would have hit more. Yeah, you know, quick stop at the gas station here. Nah, maybe another time. There's a caravan trailer down there. I think I might need to censor that for YouTube or we get demonetized. This is also a nice place for a base here. It's auto salvage. Especially if you want to do mechanics. It's of course it's a modded map, right? But it's has its own gas station, which, you know, is helpful unless you're playing in a playthrough without any gas. Okay, so this is old park town, old school park. I never remember the name of this little town. Definitely something we're gonna return to eventually and do a little bit of looting and carjacking, you know, just out of interest. Quick drive by through the local major parking lot just to see if there's anything of value. Turn this off, this is just in the way. There's another one of these. Like, these are showing up way too often. Oh my god, a street sweeper. Fortunately in an accident, so that's gonna be super low condition. Ah. This should be the outskirts of Lake Ivy here, which maybe I should have taken the long way around, because this can be a little bit crowded. So no, nice police cruiser here. It certainly doesn't have the acceleration that the Dodge had. Also, that guy was hiding behind the tree. These zombies need to learn to get off the street. This place, you know, brings back some memories from the previous series. Yeah, I think this city is definitely also going to be one of the candidates, since we're going to be basing fairly close to here. Definitely a candidate where we might go to first. Or maybe not. The locals are not very welcoming, that's the only downside there. Alright, this is some other map here, I think, in this area. That gas station does not belong to Lake Ivy, but I mean, gas stations outside of, hey, we can get some cigarettes there, kind of uninteresting loot-wise. Okay, we're closing in on my projected chosen base location. Let me just open the map. First of all, do we have a big ol' axe? Yes. Symbol size, as big as possible. This is off limits. We can only loot once, and we've been to this place. Not with this little. I don't think that belongs to us. But I think this belongs to it. Alright, this is off limits. Anyway. Okay. Can I not have this now? Okay, cool. We drove down here, through this little place, past this, and we're now here. Okay, so we need to go a little bit further down till the trees become a little bit lighter, and then head east. I guess. This could work. Right, let's not be reckless about this. No, I haven't seen any zombies around. Also, okay. I thought with the trying to space out the cigarettes, only once we're agitated, not once we're anxious, we're gonna have a smoke. And I hope this felling axe is actually gonna be... Oh yeah, that's wood axe chopping speed. Let's cut ourselves a little path. You know what? I think the smart thing here to do is to not let... I mean, the logs are not gonna go away. Why not just put them on the trolley? We're gonna need plenty of logs if we build a whole base from scratch. Now, ideally, if I was a smart person about this game, I would have brought some ripped sheets, so I can turn those logs into log stacks. Not, so I didn't. Trying to see what the smartest way is to get through here. Be a little bit off the grid here. And I'm fairly certain this area is somewhat light on zombie activity. Which, I mean, one of the reasons why I went here. But we're gonna have plenty of zombie killing whenever we go on a trip. Okay, trolley is full. Let's leave the rest behind. I think maybe those 2 trees, and then we should get it through here with the car. Right. Nice little place. Oh, I'm a little bit exerted. That's nothing. That means I start coughing because smoker trait. Let's not. Let's give ourselves some rest. Have a look at the new place here. Okay, why did you use 1 log from the trolley instead of the 2 logs from the ground? You're a silly person. It's 40 degrees in the car. But yeah, we're about to be at our goal. First things first. Let's make this place feel like home. So with all our shows watching, we managed to get up to carpentry level 2.5, which is not fantastic. I don't think that's good enough for pretty much anything. Can we make crates yet? No, carpentry 3 required. Okay. I don't think I have the second carpentry book anywhere. We also only have 2 boxes of nails, I think. 3 is here. Yeah, there's no carpentry in here, and I think that's pretty much all the books we have. No, 1 and 4. Okay, yeah, so we're missing carpentry 2. Which is weird. That's also exactly the carpentry book I was missing on the multiplayer server. And grinding out those levels was kind of a pain. But I don't think we have that many options. Bring all those logs over. Then we'll see what we do. So when it comes to walls, right, you always have 2 options on the carpentry side. Option 1 is you build these wall frames and then you can upgrade them to level 1, level 2, level 3 walls. Or you can build log walls, which take a lot of wood, but are about as sturdy as a level 3 wall, but they take, you need 4 logs for this, which is basically 12 planks, and normally you can build a wooden wall with 4 planks. but you don't need nails for them. Downside is we kind of need ripped sheets. I don't think we brought any of those. So I need to kill some zombies, get some clothing, rip it apart. The question is, how big do we want to make this place? Like, I'm really thinking, you know, not just a little hut. Like, this is going to be a compound that's walled in on the water here. Maybe even bigger than what I'm kind of showing. This might be really the whole area, and then like some open area for farming, and then a house, something here. It's gonna take a while. But you know, let's get started on that. Okay, did I ever pick up a saw? Did we find a saw? This might be a very short adventure if we don't even have an option to saw the logs. I must have. Okay. I was getting very concerned there for a second. Oh, you took them into inventory? Okay. Let's not do that. Let's do a big old log pile here. Plank pile. Now, sawing logs actually also gives you some carpentry XP, but it's not going to be much. I'm a little bit out of ideas for how to best start this whole thing here. I would like to just unload, but you know, we can't even make basic containers to put anything in, so yeah. So I'm fairly certain this should be healed now, right? No, absolutely not. And infected, that's just a wound infection. That just means it heals a little bit slower and causes you some pain. But apparently we don't even have pain, so all is good. Alright, you know what? It's also getting already fairly late. So what I'm going to do here is grab the rest of the wood that we chopped. Actually also grabbing the branches and the twigs, because we might need them for some campfires. More importantly, if you ever want to do foraging, you don't want to constantly run around finding your old branches and twigs, because that's annoying. So pick them up. Where are the nails? Well, they were in this. Let's get all of those into my inventory. I want to think big, but I also don't want to think too big here. I want to at least get the wall started a little bit. And we're gonna build with wall frames. Lock walls are just gonna take so much material. I don't want to do this. And it's gonna take a while until we can upgrade these. Okay. You don't want to build there, or you can't build there? You can't build at all because you are over encumbered and can't put your hammer into your hand. Fair enough. Glad that we talked about it. Just out of interest, okay, we could make level 1 walls. For level 2, we need carpentry 4. Let's frame it out. Like, we're not gonna have any sort of protection or security from the walls just yet. Just wanna get a feel for the size of this. And probably up to here, and then we'll see how far out we take it. But at the moment, we're not seeing anything. It's dark. Wonderful. Okay, we've got our first little place here. So I'm gonna put a cut in here. When we come back, we're probably gonna do like 2 days per episode while we're just building around here. I think we're probably gonna spend a day or two chopping wood, setting up the frames for the walls, and then just seeing how we go, how much room we're gonna take, and also how quickly we're gonna run out of nails. Now, as for the next plans for the next raids here, there are a bunch of warehouses down here, and warehouses are we're not gonna find any books there, so know how to use a generator magazine, but we should find a bunch of tools, nails, screws, axes, all that kind of stuff. So my current thought process is that we're going to stay here until the helicopter event triggers. During the helicopter, I'm thinking we're just going to jump in the car, drive past this, and just chill out here, like on this path of the highway or something. Wait for it all to blow over. I'll get back, restock, resupply, sleep, and after that, we're going to spend a few days raiding this compound, like really taking it all apart. Drive there with a completely empty car, bring our gas cans, siphon fuel from any cars that are in the area. Maybe we find a nice trailer, maybe we find a nice second car that we want to tow back to base, and just strip it down to its very, very foundations. More or less. I'm exaggerating a little bit. Yeah, and then maybe also another thing might be this. This is basically a modded map, these 3 areas, so that might be a compound. And then after that, now we're looking at midterm. This here is Lake Ivy. That's a goal. These are two separate maps, so they count as 2 separate cities. So this is Orchidwood, with a, by the way, fantastic base location if you want to base inside a city on this map. That is, can only recommend that. But yeah, so we're coming into long-term plans here, because we still need some stuff, right? We need generators, we need fridges, we need the generator manual, we need a bunch more books for our skills. But yeah, for now, we're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.